Now ask yourself, where can you find a newly constructed freehold townhome that was completed in 2024 by the renowned luxury builders Pine Glen Homes that has 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 1,550 square feet, 9-foot ceilings on the main, tasteful finishes all throughout, all for under $650,000? Well, the answer is right here. Now let's go take a closer look. Yeah. All right, so entering right away, one of my favorite things is we actually have a double door entrance. A lot of townhomes these days only have a single door entrance, but look at the size of your foyer. These are 18 by 18 foot tiles. We have an awesome front closet over here where obviously we have all of our media stuff right now. This is where your guests are gonna come by, pop off their coat, and stepping in, we get entered with this beautiful luxury vinyl. And take a look at this staircase. This is a beautiful oak staircase, super grand. And again, even though it's a townhome, the layout is very, very well done. If you look up, we have complete smooth ceilings, pot lights, all the right things. And just look at this, we're just breathing. There's not a ton of condensedness over here. Now, stepping right over here, we have our access to our garage, okay? So this is a single car garage and we can still park 2 cars in the driveway. Back over here, we have another storage area for all your coats and everything when you come in through the garage. And we have our powder room nicely tucked away right over there, okay? Now, coming over here, obviously to any good home is the heart of the home, which is our kitchen, which is absolutely stunning. We got upgraded quartz countertops. We actually also have upgraded cabinetry that goes right up to the bulkhead. Really nice. Look at the size and the depth. All the space here, guys. You have so much storage space, stainless steel appliances. We have an upgraded backsplash as well. A lot of homes in this area. I don't want to say that they didn't try to make the home feel have that fit and finish, but I think it was done very budget friendly. But these guys here did a very, very, very well job. Coming over here, we actually have a formal eating area. Again, a lot of townhomes, you lose that space, but we wanted to have something here to show you guys that you would be able to have a formal eating area over here. And if you take a peek, we got a nice little lip, a 1-foot lip, so you'll be able to actually have a couple of bar stools. And then right here, I mean, you totally could just have 1 chair if you like, because again, there's only 1 guy that's living here right now, so it's very, very lightly used, but maybe more of a couch right over here, have the TV up on the wall, have a nice coffee table. Really, really, really great layout. And again, 2 favorite things that I like is that we have 9-foot ceilings right here, and then we got a whole back wall right here, tons of natural light coming in, and we don't have homes directly right behind us. We have a little bit more separation in space, which I really like. So that pretty much wraps up the entire main floor. Let's go upstairs and check out the 3 bedrooms that this home has to offer. All right, so coming up your beautiful oak staircase, again, you're greeted with that luxury vinyl, which I really like. It has kind of that California oak, which is really in right now. We have pot lights all through right here. And the reason why pot lights are so important these days is it keeps the depth of the space. So it keeps a lot more volume, which is super important. And stepping right into your primary, of course, like every good primary, we have our ensuite right over here. And again, all the finishes that were picked out by our clients are done really, really tasteful. If you take a look at the floor here, you take a look at the tile wrapping around, there's so much consistency and symmetry, really, really, really well done. And then coming over here, we have an oversized walk-in closet, and I'll show you its proof. Ready? I walked in and it's a closet, okay? So tons of space right over here. And then, like every good primary, you won't have the option to be able to actually put a king size bed. So you could totally put a king size bed here, queen bed, you have your end tables, you have some artwork, and then look at all the space on this side. I'm gonna walk over here so you guys can understand. There is so much space right over here. They even already have the outlet right over here, so you can have your TV tucked right there, maybe a dresser, maybe some chairs. This room is absolutely huge, but it's not the only bedroom up here. So if we come over here, we have 2 bedrooms over here, but they're nicely divided between another bathroom. So there's a full bathroom up here. And if you look at the finishes, the exact same as the primary to keep the symmetry all throughout. We have a nice linen closet right here. And this is bedroom number 2. Really great sized bedroom. I don't know what more you'd like me to say other than that. And then we have our 3rd bedroom right over here. And I'm just trying to walk in them to give you guys some perspective, okay? So I'm 6 foot, 175 pounds. I'm actually not 6 feet, I'm 5'10" and a half, but let's just say to give you guys some perception. So that's the entire 2nd floor. Now, most times I typically don't show unfinished basements, but I wanna go down and show you because I think there's a ton of opportunity with that space. Let's go take a look. All right, so I just wanna highlight some things in the basement. First thing, which probably gonna be a little bit unique, but for those who know, this right here is a 200 amp panel. So we have tons of space. It's very common these days, people driving EV cars, even potentially if you wanna put another kitchenette or something down here, you have that option. And just given the space, I'd probably block that off, maybe put a second laundry or anything right there, and you still have tons of room. If you come over here, we have even more storage space. Now just imagine if this was all framed up, drywalled, had doors. This is even perfectly set to have a door, additional storage under right over here. But two things I want to point out is number one, we did do an upgrade with the builder to get a rough-in right here so you can have another full bathroom. And if you take a look, this is actually an egress window, okay? So they excavated it a little bit more so that you can actually get some more natural light. And right over here, we have our sump pump. Now this is a little bit of an interesting fact. The sub pumps are here to make sure that any drainage coming towards the home gets redirected. But because of our elevation, we actually have never had this go on, even with all the rain and snowfall. But if you went down the street a little bit more, because of the elevation, those things are on all the time. So these are small little things that you as a home buyer want to know because you don't want to have any issues down the road. So that pretty much wraps up everything over here. Let's go back to the kitchen so I can conclude this video. All right, so typically I would go outside, show you some of the home's features outside, but it is absolutely freezing cold and snow is gonna be up to here, and Italian loafers are not good for that. So the biggest highlight outside is that we're approximately 112 feet deep, which is oversized given most townhomes are really, really shallow. But listen guys, that concludes a tour of this lovely freehold townhome. If you wanna get any more information, or perhaps you're ready to book a private showing, there's only one thing you need to do, pick up the phone, give me, David Robio, a call at 647-699-3096. Thank you so much for taking this tour with me, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Cheers.